Hello everyone, so today I'm going to do kind of a different video for my channel, and I feel like I say that for a lot of them, but this one is actually really different because it's just kind of like my commentary on certain things that I have seen in magazines. And I'm a bit of a magazine fanatic. However, I've had like probably 6 months of magazines to go through, so some of these articles may be a little old, or like some of the pictures may be a little old, but I kind of just went through and it's going to be like my commentary on what fashion is. And I understand that there's like a haute couture sort of thing where it's like, or like where people don't know, oh okay, it's supposed to be something very fashionable, it's supposed to be something completely different, it's like just the idea of something. But I'm going to be showing you guys some things that I picked up as I was reading, and I was just like, if I was ever caught dead wearing this, yeah, I really hope that people would tell me to think otherwise or something like that. But I went through and I just have a bunch of magazine clippings, and I'm going to show you the pictures. I'm just going to give my commentary on it. Also, I kind of want to do a series like this, so if any of you guys have like a name for it, or if you guys are like fancy with alliteration and like making things rhyme with like letters and stuff, then let me know down below. But I'm just going to kind of start with one of the first magazine things that I see. So the first shirt is this, and basically when I first saw this I was like, oh, Swiss cheese, because it has holes in it and Swiss cheese has holes in it. But really, like, who wants to wear like a block of cheese? Like, if it was yellow that'd be even worse, then I probably like would have cried from laughter. But it has holes and it's just not appealing. Like, if I were to wear this, it would just be like very, like, either somebody like shot bullets at me or something and made holes in them, but it's just, girl, that's not a good look. I don't care how you wear it, like if you wear it with jeans or anything like that, it's just, it's not a good look. And it says your look on the top. This one was actually one of my personal favorites. So have you guys ever been to like a doctor's office, or like if you go for your physical where you have to take all of your clothing off and then you get to put on like the fancy little smock that shows like your buttocks in the back? It's essentially what this top is, but it's like the crop version of it. So that is never going to be a good look. I don't think I would ever walk out in public in a little gown that I got from the doctor's office, because one, everybody would see my bare butt and I don't really want that to happen, but also it's just, that's not, was the designer in the hospital when they came up with this look and thought, oh, you know what, hospital gowns, that is totally going to be the new trend for this season? I don't see it. And it also has like the tie in the back and the complete open back, and it just kind of looks like a little like bird thing that you're gonna like fly away. So I'm not a fan of that. And it says showcase an interesting detail. It's not an interesting detail. It's not attractive at all. And I'm pretty sure that if you ever wore that on the street, then people would just kind of laugh at you and be like, oh, did you just get back from the hospital? And they'd probably be looking at your wrist for like a little hospital bracelet. And this one I saw, and I think that this kind of falls into the category of like the haute couture sort of thing. But she kind of just reminds me of like a black and white cookie, and I wonder what side she chose. Like, did she choose the dark side or did she choose the good side? So it is Barbara Casasola, and it's a twice the impact. A column dressed in contrasting colors is offbeat yet elegant. The pockets give it a slouchiness that's not too informal for a reception. If it wasn't bad enough, they added pockets to the black and white cookie. No. Just no. It's not... It's a cookie. And I don't like it at all. And I mean, honestly, you guys are obviously going to have like opposing opinions with me, and this is just me giving my opinion and like my 2 cents on what fashion is and my idea on it. Obviously, everybody has their own opinion, but I wouldn't want to wear this because it kind of reminds me of like the battle between like good and evil. So I'm not a fan of that. Do you guys know what tripe is? It's kind of like the insides of a fish, or like the caging of a fish, but not really. It's kind of like the gilly-ish part on the inside, and it's a delicacy in many cultures. However, I would not want to wear it in a shirt, because there are certain ways to prepare it, but I don't think that wearing it in a shirt is a very appealing manner of wearing it, especially when you're supposed to like saute it with something. That's just not a good look. And it really does look like tripe. And if you guys don't know what tripe is, please Google it so that you can see, and it looks exactly like this, and it's just not, it's no. This is just kind of like a comment on like a modeling thing. I don't know how you guys carry your handbags. Typically I carry mine on the side and like have it underneath my elbow, armpit. I totally just did that wrong. never have I ever worn my handbag like this. Or do I make that face? Like, it's just, I feel like some ads are just very not true to what actually goes on in life. And she's like clenching her stomach and like clenching her bag, and it's like, I don't know. I think there's a better way to show the bag, but that's just like 2 cents on that. If you guys have ever had a desire to be a traffic cone, just go out and purchase this coat, because people will see you from miles and miles away because it is just so bright, and it's a red alert, even though it looks kind of orange in this, but it's a traffic stopping. I didn't even read that. Blast of color lends drama to chic and slimming head to toe black. You look like a traffic cone. All you need is like a little like reflector visor thingies that you like put on the side so that nobody runs into you. But I think that that's the finishing touch on this. Maybe you could do like a belt. It could be like a little reflecting belt. It's gonna be like a new trend now. Leave traffic cones to the cops on the road so that you don't like crash into people. Not a fan of that. You guys have all heard of like walks of shame, or like the walk of shame, or like the pride stride, if that's what people call it sometimes. That's essentially when you wear like either your clothing from the night before, or you wear a guy's shirt and then you go out like in the morning after you've done the nasty and spent the night with him. And let's not go into further detail. But they are now turning that into a new fashion statement, because apparently wearing a male shirt that goes beyond your buttocks and kind of clenches on and is kind of like in a weird kind of dress form that has little pockets on it is now a new fashion statement. Never will I ever wear a dress that is made out of a male shirt, or is made to look like a male shirt. And it's just, why? Why? Like, this is so college. It's just, I don't know where people are getting their fashion sense from. Either they're hanging out on college campuses too much, or they just have lost finesse for what actually is fashion now. I love cats. I am kind of addicted to cats. But guys, have you ever had a furry cat coat? Because you can have one now. Look at a little cat coat. It has cat faces all over it. Furry kitty cat faces. Kitty cat coat. Kitty cat meow coat. Meow. So you guys know the Addams Family too. I found Cousin It because he's on the runway now. He's apparently very popular on the runway because his hair is just like the new sensation. And SpongeBob, and just, I would never wear SpongeBob on my body. Granted, he's been around for forever and like I've known him from my childhood and all that, but making him into a fashion statement where there's like a matching scarf and all that, and like he's making the face, SpongeBob, you are not a cute look, okay? And Cousin It, you are not a cute look either. If you guys don't have a pet dog, or like have like a little dog carrier case, it's totally fine, because they are now making little dog bags that you can carry if you don't have a dog. So it's basically like a big furry thing that you just kind of carry into your armpit. So if people come over to you and try and pet your bag, I would set them straight, because if they ask you what the name of your bag is, just come up with a random name, because they're probably going to think it's an animal. And they'll probably tell you how well behaved it is because it's not barking, because it's a bag. So, woof woof. This is just a very interesting design, and I'm all one for having like crazy cuckoo designs, but like ones that work and ones that are practical and make sense. I don't think that having a potato chip bag look-alike is gonna be a good idea, because this bag literally looks like a potato chip bag. It doesn't have any sort of indication as to what kind of brand of potato chips it is, but it looks kind of cool. Like if you open it up and you can put all your stuff into it, like it looks like a legit crinkled potato chip bag. But God forbid you leave this somewhere, like in a movie theater. Let's say you go and you watch like a movie and you leave it on the seat and you're like, oh my god, I forgot my bag. So you go back. No, sorry, they threw it out because it looked like a potato chip bag because it's crinkled and all of your belongings are now in the trash. That's just not a smart design. So I'm not digging it. I'm not feeling it. So that is it for whatever that was. It was kind of like fashion commentary, but like, what are designers thinking these days? Like, why are you making things like this? And I do realize that there are certain things that you're not supposed to understand, or like if you go to a runway show and like you see stuff on the runway, that's not what people are going to be wearing in everyday life, and it's just going to be like the idea of it. But some of these things are made to be ooh, that was good English, made to be worn by people every single day, and I wouldn't want to look like Swiss cheese. I most certainly would not want to carry around a crinkled bag of potato chips that wasn't actually a bag of potato chips, but it was actually a purse, because that's just not practical to me. So this has been my little 2 cents on fashion, and I hope that you guys like the video. If you agree with any of my comments, please list them below, or like tell me what your favorite one was. If you disagree with me, please let me know as well, because I understand that everybody has differing opinions and I want to hear what your opinion is. Also, would you guys ever wear any of the stuff that I pointed out? If you would, also comment that down below. So just like comment whatever you feel like. Try and keep the comments kind of like cuisine and like good, not bad. It's all in good fun. It's not like I'm like criticizing to be hated. I'm criticizing just because it's what I believe, and you guys believe different stuff too, so I want to hear what you guys have to think. If you guys like the video, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up on the bottom and turn that little bar green to make my day. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please click the little subscribe button. It's either going to be like, it's going to be at the end of the video, but then it's also going to be like either above me or like below me, or like just click on my name and go to see my other videos. Also check out my vlog channel, my Instagram, my Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta!